I'm getting into studying the law. I want to be able to help uh, educate more people on our common law rights, that we, the people, are under the U.S. Constitution and the Bill of Rights, that are our common law rights, the laws of the land. It's stated plain and clear, all in the U.S. Constitution, in the books of the maxim of laws, and in tort law, that we, the people, and our common law rights, and the law of the land as the Bill of Rights, is what we are to be ruled over or under. Uh, this admiralty law is legalese. It's different. Look up what admiralty law is, and then look up what common law is, the laws of the land, and read them. And then look at the difference. There is a difference between admiralty law, that is under legalese of law, and then there's common law, that is under the law of the land, the law of human beings, how human beings are to be governed, which is under self-governance in the Declaration of Independence. The Declaration of Independence speaks of self-governance. I govern over myself, it's self, it is a self, it's a single thing. It is not of multiple things. I'm an individual. I have the right to govern myself as an individual. You have the right to govern yourself as an individual. And as long as no one, you, anyone else, is bothering anyone else, hurting anyone else, murdering other people with malice intent, we're to be left alone, period. We're not to be bothered. If we're not hurting another person, bothering someone else while they're conducting their own personal individual life on their own terms, we're not doing that. We're to be left alone. See, government don't want to do that. Leave you alone. Government wants to be in your head. See, it's got to be the center of attention, or it cannot exist. Because if we say we don't consent to you, you don't exist, it will no longer exist. If the majority of people backs away from it and does that, it won't exist, and it'll have no authority over us. We, the people, are allowing the government to have the privilege to have authority over us. We can take that away. There's laws written in the U.S. Constitution, all the articles, sections, and clauses, that states plain and clearly, we the people are in charge. It states in there who persons are. Persons are those that work in the government, that are employed by the government. So that's what a person is. You are of the people. You are one of many people, an individual of many people, and you are not in a group. You're an individual. Under this government, you're put in a group mentality. We got to group them all up together so we can claim them as all one thing, so we can govern over them. If we see them as individuals, and we can't touch them as individuals, then we can't exist. The governors can't exist, the mayors can't exist, the authority can't exist. You know what? We don't need authority. We don't need police. Create businesses of armed guards. And every business gets to hire armed guards to protect their business with guns from other criminals who have guns, like the police can do with guns. They're armed. What's the difference? Just one's a police or cop or law enforcer, and then the other is a guard who's pretty much doing the same thing and enforcing the law of I will stop you from turning this business or the owner of this business and the people working in here into victims. We don't need police. It's the government owns the police. The government runs the police. You ain't getting your paycheck from